But he did have a couple little matchups. Obviously, I know you like to talk that, man. Little things that I'm just excited to see a little bit of. You know what I mean? You feel me, Deke? And then after that, man, we got to drop these score predictions, though, baby. Got to do that, man. So, a couple things, man. When I think of this matchup, obviously, we know East Coast versus the team coming from the West Coast, man. The weather is continuing to ever evolve. It was supposed to be thundering and storming and raining at one point. I think I've recently saw it's supposed to be like 74 with overcast over there, Deke.
Right.
So it should be good weather. And if we get that good weather, well, then that means we're going to get what I need to see. So when I think of that, you know I got to talk my man Alex Highsmith, bro. Highsmith got him a nice little matchup, man, versus a true dog, man, a guy, like I said, future first ballot Hall of Famer, dude that has been dominant for a long time. But with Highsmith getting the money he just got, man, this going to be one of the ones for him, man, where it's a great first test of the new bag, Alex Highsmith, you know, because he's not going to be viewed as just a guy anymore. You know, when you're getting paid what he's getting paid, expectations do rise. And these are some of those matchups that, you know, we're going to be looking to him to make sure that he's not lopsided in terms of it not being in our favor. He got to make sure that he handles those businesses out there, man. So I'm definitely excited to see that one. And like I said, I do feel like he's going to hold his own because
I think he
definitely
gets one.
No slouch. Absolutely. He's not a slouch
I
at
think
all,
he
man.
sneaks one out on Trent.
I like the term sneak one out. I ain't tripping on that at all, man. Respect, man. I ain't tripping on that at all.
I think he hits him on a little spin move.
So we're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. We know his spin is fire. I like it. I like it, man. So, like I said, definitely excited about that one, man, to start it off with. Next up, Quan, baby. When we brought you in here, man, we loved your athleticism. We love how you could play in space. We love how you could hit, you know, set that tone. Well, they got a dude that they paid a lot of money to in that backfield. Deke, I was feeling how you was feeling, man. I looked and it was like, yo, highest paid at this position, highest paid player at that position. I'm like, yo, how do you?
And they just paid both
And
$34 million. I don't know how.
Every single player the highest paid at their position. I do not know how
Again,
that works,
I get
bro.
that they have the rookie cheap deal and stuff,
how that
but
works, bro.
I think this is like overkill what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah, I do not know how that works, but they have Christian McCaffrey. So, with that, though, Quan, this is a big part of why we brought you here. Because of the guys that we have in-house, you're the one that's different. You're the one that can match up versus a Christian McCaffrey. They can run around with that. They can, you know, not just be an athlete, but also bring that physicality as well. That's one of those ones where you're not going to shut out Christian McCaffrey. But for Quan, you just can't miss that tackle in space. Because those are the plays in terms of the chunk yardage, similar with McCaffrey as it is with Deebo Samuel. They get you out there in that perimeter, and it's a basic concept, whether it's a screen, whether it's a swing pass, anything to just get you one-on-one right now and make you have to make this tackle. And if you miss it, that's the difference between it being a 2-yard gain and a 30-yard gain or a house call. That's the part for me where when I'm looking at Quan, I'm like, bro, McCaffrey's going to make catches, bro. He's going to make plays. You just got to make the tackles that you're supposed to make. And it's the ones on the perimeter. When we inside here in the box, man, you got help. But when you out there by that sideline, bro,
right?
It's been too many times you watch the Niners on tape. They get chunk plays by you missing one tackle out here by the numbers on a McCaffrey, on a Deebo Samuel. So for me, when I think of Quan, I'm like, be buttoned up there. That's the drill that we've been drilling the whole time in training camp, right? We talk about it. The sideline tackle drill, man. So this is right here where it's going to be, you know, right there, spotlight on it, man. So I'm definitely excited about that, though, baby.
Well, I'm with you. I'm not concerned about McCaffrey running the ball at all.
Not at all.
I feel like we're going to be able to.
Not at all, but you catch my drift.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be able to contain the 49ers run game pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why this comparison just popped into my head, but McCaffrey's running style kind of reminds me of like a LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
We never had problems against LaDainian Tomlinson running the ball.
Nope.
We always did good against him. But the thing that McCaffrey has over LaDainian Tomlinson back with the Chargers is this 49ers scheme where they probably will still try to feature him out on the perimeter in the receiving game and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that's a good point taken by you. Now, you brought up Quan.
Yeah.
I did bold predictions today, and I forgot about this one, but I do have this in the back of my mind. Could we be seeing Quan Alexander resurgence here this year?
As long as he stays healthy, he has
back
a
to
chance.
Pro Bowl form, maybe?
As long as he stays healthy. That's the only reason why he hasn't been in it.
I could see it.
You look at him.
He just looked good out there in preseason.
I mean, not even there. I look back to where he was with the Jets, and it's just like the availability has been the big knock on him. It is not talent, it's not production, because when he is out there and he's healthy, like I said, man, he's gonna be our best linebacker, or our best off-ball linebacker, because obviously, we got TJ and the pass rushers. But in terms of like that middle linebacker, man, like if Quan can stay healthy, we are going to love watching him play this season. But that's the big thing with Quan, because of, like I said, how violent he plays, man. He does get beat up a little bit.
Yeah, like if he could stay healthy, I don't think we're going to be able to keep him off the field.
I'm 1,000%, bro. 1,000%, man. Absolutely. But definitely like that matchup.
What number
man.
did he pick?
He went with 54. Yeah, he went 54, and then Marcus Golden went back to 44. Yeah.
54. He looked good in that 2.6.
Who took? But
I mean,
I thought somebody just took. Yeah, I'm gonna say somebody got 2.6. We called it right. He was like, "Yo,"
and then he can't go single digit. It's illegal.
He already said that. Yeah.
5.4. That was the best.
I like it.
All right.
And shoot, man. Before I continue on with these matchups, shout out to Carl. He was like, "Quan probably gonna get fined this week." I hope he doesn't, because Quan actually needs to make money back this week, because them preseason checks don't pay what he got fined. Just throwing all 3 of them games combined. All training camp, heck, all OTAs, Deke. He ain't had a check that was gonna cover that since the last active game. Okay, so yes, I'm hoping he does not get fined again, because that's ultimately how you start looking at Roger Goodell with a little funny eye. Cause you're like, bro, these 40s is adding up, bro. Like,
I'm sure
me spending 40 on jewelry or on a trip or on a car, that's one. Me just giving you 40 because you said my hit was too violent. And for football players, we looking at that tackle like, bro, that ain't you. That was good. That's hard. That's a hard sell. So hopefully he does not get fined again, man. But the third matchup, though, that I'm looking at, man. If I talk Tyson, if you know, I'm going to talk TJ, right? And mainly for TJ, man, he has what I call the weak link, right? In terms of the tackle position, in terms of the mismatch, in terms of the guy that we're circling saying, yo, this is the one we want. Colton McKivitz, he's the guy. And TJ gets the perfect matchup, man. I expect him to dominate this from start to finish, run game and pass game. Expect him to be a big reason why some of them concepts that they like to do in terms of the West Coast offense, right? Some of those deep crossing principles that you'll see Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk running on, the way that you can combat that is by TJ kicking butt up front, because it's hard to cover some of those concepts that they run in terms of the Niners offense out of the play action pass. Is just, unless you're in man every single play, but then with that, you got other issues because of how predictable it is. So the way that you're going to have to offset some of those just schematic concepts that just by them on paper are going to have its own challenges for us defensively, TJ is the guy. TJ is the one that says, okay, you turn your back on play action pass to me, that could be a strip sack right there. How confident are you running those type of plays at him?
And then if Kittle plays, you want to bring him in alongside that right tackle to help like chip TJ. Then that takes Kittle's ability out from the receiving end. Yes. So that helps us there a little
multifaceted.
bit.
But if at any point in time they feel like, oh, when we want to call certain plays, we know this dude can stand up and hold TJ just for enough time, that can hurt us. That can definitely hurt us. But that's the part for me where I'm like, TJ got to dominate this, and he will. He definitely will. So, yeah.
But that's what I like about it, is it just feels like the 49ers are just such a lateral team.
They are.
Mm-hmm. And that's really not something I'm that worried about. Obviously, we just got to make tackles. We got to make tackles. That's really what it comes down to.
Their offense is going to make you tackle, but you also have to be disciplined with your eyes. When you talk about all of the misdirection plays, the play action pass plays, they're just trying to get you to not look at what you're supposed to look at. And then now they're going to take that shot. Now they capitalize on it. Or they get you in the perimeter.
Crosser over the middle or something.
Come on, bro. Your eyes are in the backfield, or you heavy on this run fake, and now, bop, he didn't hit you, and now you got this dude running up the middle of the field, running up the sideline. They then did a quick pass out there to Debo. You missed the tackle on him because he's physical as heck. Kind of like a running back out there. But now he's running down the sideline 40 yards and they flip the field. Those are the ways that they get their splash. Those are the ways that they really attack you, because like you said, they're not going at you this way. We're going to attack them this way. Like when we go with Pickens, DJ, we coming at you and we like, yo, can you stand up or not? They don't try to attack you like that. But that's why, like I said, with our pass rush, though, we can definitely offset it, because if they can't protect, they can't run that play action pass the way they want to. And I don't think they're going to be able to protect against us for 4 quarters like that. So that's why I got TJ as the third guy on the list. But then after that, I got to talk a little big play GP because I'm expecting, I got skin in the game on that one. So
how much you drop?
I can't be telling all my stuff, man. You feel me? I would have been able to cover my entry fee though. You know what I mean? If we was doing I could have covered that. Would have been all right. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
But for this particular matchup, man, it's simple. Anytime you got somebody on you that's not Shavarius Ward, cook them. You gonna have your wins against Ward too. But to me, the other guys in that cornerback room not named Ward, bro, what are we talking about? You feel me? And that's the part where I'm just like, for Pickens, that's how we're also attacking them. When we talked about it yesterday, right? The pass rush, some of the things they're going to do with Bosa, with Hargrave, Armstead. How do you offset that? All right. Let you not put Ward on Pickens if you want to. He going downtown and go up top every single time and do what you already know you're capable of doing every single time. So, like I said, that's why that one is the fourth one. And then the fifth one, got to talk about my big guys up front, but more so my guards. Seumalo, James Daniels versus the former homegrown Javon Hargrave. Wobb's a dog. I love Wobb. Wobb cooks. Run game, pass game, his quickness, his technique, his fundamentals. But at the same time, we got James Daniels and Isaac Seumalo here for a reason. Because those dudes have shown that they can block them type of dudes, right? They got to do it for 4 quarters, though. That's the big thing. And especially when you talk about, what Bosa could do on the outside. It's kind of like how we are when we talk to TJ and Cam. It's like, man, it's hard to do certain things with TJ because Cam is over here. It's hard to do certain things with Bosa because you're going to have Hargrave over there. So that's one of the ones where our guards really going to have to be buttoned up. But like I said, it's going to be a good one. I can't sit here and act like, oh, he's going to watch that dude because, wow, my guy. We done went to war. I didn't see him cook. And it's done travel too. But either way, we got to win that matchup though, man. So
Seumalo does look like he's primed and ready to go though.
Bro, this is about to be the y'all was doing it in practice all last year, man. Come on, let's take it to the game. Let's see who can win that way.
Oh yeah. True.
Heck yeah, man. I don't know who was winning them practice battles, but we're going to find out soon enough, man. Because that's about to get real. It is nothing like that too, bro. You go from, we've been practicing each other all the time. We playing each other all the time. All right, wait till we get a chance to play for real. When you brought up whoever brought up that Niners game with Kaepernick, I always remember that because that was my first time getting a chance to play against Eric Pierce, who was my right tackle when I was in Buffalo.
Okay.
So we would go at it. Then we get a chance to play in the game. I'm like, yo, this is fun. Like, I finally get a chance to show you, like, you ain't like that. Yeah.
You got Dan Moore, Bosa on there?
Chill out, bro. Don't do that.
Wait, that's not on the match? That's a key matchup.
No. It depends on how you look at it now. It depends on how you look at it. What are you trying to accomplish in that matchup?
What do you mean?
Are you speaking on it as like a one-on-one? Because I look at that as a group project.
Well, yeah, Bosa might go over to Chuke's side too, and
Darnell Washington and Jalen Warren.
I think it's something to watch. I think it's something we got to keep our eye on.
I respect that, man. Hey, when I speak my matchups, I'm looking for the 1v1 type. You know what I mean? I just thought that was a group project. I don't want to. Dan
Moore's already Myles Garrett's kryptonite. Maybe he could be Bosa's.
Well, you know what? Let's make it happen then. I'm all down for it. If you was gonna ask me, I messaged the Dan Moore. Fight like a son of a gun. I don't care how pretty it looks. You want it ugly, you want it gritty, you want it just dogged out fight. He gonna get his, but you get yours. All right? Fight him, though. Fight every single play, man. Get in his head. Do the chukes. All the extra touching at the end. Chukes gonna be doing all the extra touching at the end. Do whatever you gotta do, man. It's like, bro, if I'm the San Francisco 49ers, am I gonna act like, hey, man, McKivitz is going, hey, man, go out there, you versus TJ one-on-one. Heck no. So I'm not about to sit here and turn around because it's Dan Moore and Chooks in black and gold and be like, oh, yeah, man, y'all one-on-one both of 4 quarters, man.
I will take both Dan Moore and Chooks over McKivitz, though.
Would you take them one-on-one versus TJ or for both of 4
quarters? No.
I
think your point is well taken. I think you got to have Darnell chipping him, Muth chipping him or something. Have Najee help blocking. Jalen help blocking.
Mad Canada, you got to be on top of that too. Yeah. Don't put them in positions where they're going to be exposed to negativity like that. Now, it's going to be sometimes we're going to have to take a shot. All right. It's multiple ways to take that shot, though. If you're lining up 5 wide, no help on Bosa, that is a dumb shot to me. If you're taking that shot out of 12 or you're taking that shot out of a fullback or a bunch set or something to disrupt him, I love that. But they're very different, right? It's still a shot play, but very different in terms of how you get it. And that, like I said, is on Matt Canada. So it's like I said, it's multiple people to me that the Bosa part is on. That's why I just figure I ain't even about to talk about put him on that day because it's like, yeah, just,
it's a key matchup.
It's the Steelers as a whole. Steelers offense, everybody involved, man. All right. Receivers don't take too long to cook either. We'll need y'all getting locked up for 6, 7 seconds, man. Yeah.
What's good though about us on offense versus their defense and like their whole rushing scenario with the D line and whatnot is they're missing what we have in Highsmith.
To me,
they got the 2 interior guys and they don't
have the third guy.
And hopefully whoever it is, Chooks or Dan Moore, can hold their own on whoever that second edge rusher is.
I'm banking on that because to me, whether it's Clelin Ferrell, and remember when TJ was talking about him yesterday, and I'm like, bro, you're higher on Clelin because of the name and the draft and where he played at in college. Professionally, he's not moving the needle like that. So to me, if Dan and Chooks are facing anybody opposite Bosa this game, bro, I feel great about it. I honestly do. Because I do feel like those guys are legitimately good players. Starters. That's why even when we drafted Broderick, and I was like, bro, it's not a guarantee that he's just going to beat him out, right? Because they are still just good
That was one
players.
Of my better takes this offseason.
It was, man. Salute you, bro.
You too. I mean, we agreed on that.
We know ball. You know what they say, right? We know ball,
It wasn't
man.
a guarantee.
Yeah.
I did think ultimately Broderick was going to win out after we drafted. I just had that feeling of like we're going to give him every opportunity.
How he was drafted.
Yeah,
and you can
we
see
traded
they
up
still
for him.
wanted to give him opportunities. It was just Dan played well.
Yep.
In practice and in the games, and that's one of the things when you talk Dan Moore. That's why he's been able to stay here as a starter as long as he has been so far. So to me, man, I think of that. I'm just like Dan and Chooks. They're going to be able to block all the other just guys. But Bosa isn't just a guy. Same when we talk TJ, Parsons, Garrett, regardless of who we say is the best or not, we're still talking about top 5 at your position league-wide. We just get arrogant because we got TJ and we act as if, because that guy's the 3rd best pass rusher in a debate in the league that he ain't nice all of a sudden. It's like, bro, talk about a top 5 player worst case. I mean, technically the reigning defensive player of the year.
I have him as 2.
You see what I mean? Right. So it's like no shot at Dan Moore, no shot at Chooks, but I don't think there's a player on my roster that's just blocking him one-on-one right now. Same way I don't think there's a player on their roster that's blocking TJ one-on-one right now. So yeah, we're going to be straight though.
Any other matchups?
Those are the main ones for me right now because with Debo, it's weird. Like
I'd like to see Warren pop someone, particularly Bosa.
But so when I said Warren, right, that is how he gets it. Because
like Dan Moore's holding him up, and then Warren just comes in with the shoulder, lays him out.
And as a pass rusher, you would much rather have Najee back there than Warren because you can see Najee. You can't see Warren. Those the ones that low-key hurt. You be rushing this cat like this, and all of a sudden little Jalen just pop up, same foot, same shoulder, hitching your day going chest, your ribs. You like, bruh, you ready to fight. Yeah. But that's what, I mean, you've seen Jalen hit people like that anyway, so don't be surprised. But that's part of the scheme stuff, though. It's like, yo, let's mix it up. You can't make it predictable against a guy like that. The same way if you say, hey, we're going to align this tight end over here every single time for TJ Watt and chip him, TJ's going to figure out a way to cook that, which we've seen. Double team, triple team. We've seen him still produce. Bosa's on that same type of category. So, yeah. But we're going to have some things that we're going to do to frustrate him. We're going to do some things to piss him off. Yeah. I like it, though. What about you, though, man?
I don't really have anything.
Yeah, because like I said, I wanted to throw Debo Samuel in there, but I don't.
I was thinking maybe Kenny versus Niners safeties, Niners linebackers like Fred Warner, like little eye-to-eye matchup, battle of the minds there.
I do like that. I need to see how aggressive Canada is going to be versus this defense, though, because to me, going in this matchup, like the way I see it, is really like mirror images. The Niners, when they look at our defense, they're like, bro, the defense is on paper what stirs that drink. They are the face of the team right now. When you look at the Niners, like the Niners defense, they are elite. They are the ones that really set the tone in this thing. we still feel excited about our offense. They feel excited about their offense. But I don't feel like either one of us have the same confidence that we have for our defense right now in terms of we think it's less chances of our defense fluctuating, right? We think that guaranteed they should come out here and be here. Offensively, you're either going to be believing that they could be like that or you got the skeptics over there. Same could be said about San Fran's offense with Purdy, right? Whereas both of our defenses, though, we all know it's like, yo, they bring in some stuff over here. And y'all know what we got here. And that's the part where I'm just like, man, what does Matt Canada, how does he approach that? Does he play we got to make sure that we don't do anything dumb and play the long game? Or is he saying, man, we've been playing aggressive this preseason. Let's come out here and be aggressive.
That's what we got to do.
I hope that's what we do, bro. You know I hope that. But because it's week 1.
Like I said, get up double digits early.
You know I feel you, bro. And don't just get up double digits and chill. Keep going. That's the other part. You get the lead and you get conservative. I don't want to see that either, man. I don't, bro.
I don't think Kenny will allow it.
I'm hoping
he's going to cut off the mic.
I'm just cautious because it's week 1. I'm just like, I just need to see. Can I just get this? If I can see this, then I'll be good. But because it's this week 1 and it's versus a legit defense too, I just don't know how he gonna respond. Nothing about the players. I just don't know how aggressive that's gonna be. And we've seen that can also take the wind out of it.
I just got this really weird but really good feeling that Kenny and Canada are gonna be in sync. They're going to be in sync, and this is going to be a lot like Kenny's senior season, where he was the guy.
They both got something they want to prove. Like, Canada want to prove that he can legitimately get it done and with a guy that he thinks is good enough. And then for Kenny, he wants to prove that he's good enough, and he wants to show that he can get it done actually too, man.
I think he's going to be picking apart these defenses, dude.
Nah.
Who was that one caller? This was probably a year ago when he was like, pumped we got Pickett. He's like, dude, I saw him at Pitt. I think he's going to be able to pick apart these defenses just like the pros. The accuracy's on point. And I'm seeing that just because how Kenny has transitioned from college to the pros, like you're seeing all of that similar stuff. Mm-hmm. You really are. Like the accuracy is no doubt there. The mobility's there. And then I'm loving the clutch factor. I'm seeing the it factor. Yeah. Because we got to see that second half of last year. Backs up against the wall, got to make the playoffs. Like those were big games we won down the stretch.
Like I said, I'm excited for it, bro. I'm excited, man.
Anything else? Score predicts?
I was about to say, I think it's time for our first official score prediction for week 1. What? So go ahead, drop in the comment section your score predictions for the Steelers versus Niners game on Sunday. Let us know who gets it done. The good guys or the others.
You want me to go?
Bro? How you feeling? You want to set the stage or you want me to set the table and then you go ahead and dunk it? Huh? How you feeling, man?
This is easy.
Talk to me there, man. Let's
Pickett
go.
better than Purdy.
Okay, talk to me.
Steelers defense better than 49ers defense.
Okay,
TJ Watt better than Bosa.
Yeah.
Cam Hayward over Javon Hargrave.
Talk to me.
George Pickens and Deontay Johnson over the 49ers receivers.
Talk to me. Come on.
Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris over Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, talk greasy to me. I likes it. Let's go.
I think that Steelers running back duo might be the best in the league when it's all said and done.
Let's go.
Najee and Jaylen.
Talk to me. I like that. I know you ain't going to forget. It's another one, too, where we definitely got the advantage, huh?
Minka over Hufanga.
Okay, but we ain't done yet. But wait, there's more.
Our cornerbacks absolutely clear the Niners corners.
But wait, there's more. We cooking them, bro. What else I know you got another. Don't forget.
I like
it's another matchup you forget.
I'll take our O-line as a whole over the Niners too. I know they got Trent Williams, but I'll take us.
All right.
Across the board.
Okay. And you still forgetting one, bro. This might be the most important one, bro.
I don't think I am.
You sure?
Yeah.
So you like Shanahan over Coach Tomlin?
No, I like Coach T.
now you like Coach Tomlin.
Yeah, Coach T over Shanahan.
Yeah.
Coach T got a ring. Shanahan doesn't.
Thank you. One lost 28-3, right? One had a chance and they choked it off. Yeah.
No, I do really believe.
Talk to him, Deke.
I think this Steelers team's ready, man. We're focused. We're locked in. And, I'm not joking. I think Pickett legit is better than Purdy. I like our defense across the board over the Niners defense. And I think our offense is going to surprise a lot of people, man. I know the Niners' defense is still solid. Again, I'll take our defense over theirs, but Niners, still no doubt, top 5, top 10 defense. Yeah. But, like, 8's going to carve them up, man. 8's going to carve them up.
Let's go.
TG gave, like, a shootout type of score prediction yesterday.
Yeah.
What did he say, 31-28?
31-28, yeah.
I'm going to kind of go there, but I think our defense gets like a pick or two off Purdy, and it's not too pretty for the 49ers on offense. Right. So we get like 28. They get, I'll give them 17. We win 28-17. Double-digit win at Hines. Not Hines, Acrisure.
I like that. I like that down at the Ac. I see you. Okay. I like that, though. All right. Well, for me, man, it's week 1. Crazy energy. First home opener since 14. Team traveling from the West Coast to the East Coast. They're really high on that Niners team as well. Got a lot of talent, a lot of stars, a lot of money, success. Scary. But at the same time, Steelers have a lot of players that are pretty dope, productive, got bags, new money as well. They ain't the only ones with new money out here. We got some new money too. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, I look at it like this. I do feel like our defense is going to have more success against Purdy than their defense will have against Kenny. Solely for the fact that I just think Kenny won't make the mistake that I think Brock Purdy will make. Both players are good, but to me, Kenny is the better player. I know last year it was exciting because of what Purdy was doing with the Niners, but I truly believe if Kenny was in that same situation, it would have been the same or better. Whereas when you talk about flipping it and asking Purdy to do some of the things that, you know, Kenny had to endure from start to finish, I don't think it plays out the same. They got guys over there, though. To me, man, I ultimately have it Steelers getting it done. I think it's a little bit tighter, though. I got it 27-24. Give me Boz. I need that field goal, bro. Like, teams
He'll be good for it.
Yeah,
he will be.
He better be, man.
If there's one before halftime, I don't know, though.
Chill out, man.
If there's one that's randomly in the second quarter,
it's a revenge game, too, because they signed Matt Wright.
Did they?
He's on their practice squad, bro. Swear. Yes. I don't know if he's still there, but they signed him like 2 days ago, bro. Yes. When I saw it, I was like, oh, my gosh.
Don't let them put Matt Wright out there.
Matt Wright was on the roster. I don't know if he's on. They signed him to the practice squad, though, bro. But to me, man, I have it 27-24. I do feel like we're going to have times where we're going to have leads. We're going to feel good. But at the same time, I respect the heck out that Niners defense and offensively the scheme. It's going to keep them in the game. It keeps them, like I said, protected. And unless you create multiple turnovers, it's hard to really separate from them. Even though you can feel confident like we got the lead. I think back, when we had the 5 turnover game versus them boys with Minka and how we were dominating on defense and it was still the whole game just close. Now, granted, we weren't putting up what we needed to put up on offense, but we had the Juju explosive play, the Deontay Johnson explosive play. So it was like we still were doing certain things, but to me, that's one of them things, man, we just talk about that Niners team. They're going to just hover around because of how talented they are. But it's going to be on us defensively to take that ball away from them, which I think we will be able to do versus Purdy. I got it multiple times. We do that, though. Like I said, 27-24,
Strip
man.
sack and a pick?
I like 2 picks, personally.
2 picks?
I like 2 of them things.
Who gets them? JP?
Low-key, I wanted
JP,
I wanted to be him, but I feel like it's Pat P. I feel like it's Pat and Minka.
Yeah.
I feel like it's Pat Minka because Minka, whenever he's doing the low hold, the robber stuff, that's the same way he was killing Baker. And a lot of times it's more so his ability to read routes, read the quarterback's eyes. And because their play action scheme, a lot of times for Purdy, he's taking them shots off of the play action, off of the read and react to it, right? Back to it, boom, now I'm turning around. For me, I just feel like Minka, if he's able to see it the whole time, he's able to jump that type of stuff. And I just think that he becomes a lot more in play, especially with no Kittle potentially or a compromised Kittle. I think it's just going to free up a lot more for Minka to really be aggressive and jump on something like that. So that's why I had it like him.
He brought up Pat P. I don't know why right now when I'm envisioning him getting like a one-handed pick down the sideline.
I'm telling you, bro, like
kind of see that.
I'm not tripping on it, man. I'm not tripping on it. Yeah, because with me, man, Pat still is crazy athletic. He's still very talented. But the thing that I love is how smart he is. In these games like this, where when you're facing young quarterbacks, guys that are still learning and guys that are still growing in this league, those are the type of dudes you still can trick. The same way when you heard me talking Kenny this all season, I'm like, bro, he hasn't even started 17 games. What do you think we talking about Brock Purdy? It's even
and he's
less.
coming off that elbow.
You see what I'm saying?
Too.
So you didn't even get full off-season work. You were rehabbing on top of that. So that's the dude where I'm like, guys like Pat P, guys like Minka, those are the dudes that take advantage of young guys like that. And like I said, that's why I think we get two of them things, man.
There was one more thing I wanted to bring up, but I just forgot it.
Man, remember it, bro. It ain't that hard. Just remember it, man. Come on.
No.
You got this, bro.
It's lost.
No.
Oh, no. You were bringing up that Bengals game
and
how our offense was a little stagnant. Bengals were able to hang around. So that would be the goal for our offense right here. Just be
the Niners game.
What? No. The Bengals game last year.
Oh, from last year. Yeah, okay.
With the 5 turnovers.
Gotcha, yeah.
So, like, in this scenario, if we do turn over Purdy a couple times, we get up early.
Yeah.
It's the offense's job to step on the Niners' throats.
Yes.
And not do what the Mitch Trubisky-led offense did against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Like, be the new offense with KP8 and all these weapons and stuff, and let's put up points and get the floodgates open and just close the game out in the third quarter. Like we don't gotta have this be again. I still think that Week 1 Bengals game last year was the craziest game I've ever seen. Actually, like if you want to take stakes out of it, because obviously we had the crazy Super Bowl 43 win. We've had some crazy playoff games, but for the up and downs, are just like this game's over. Like all they gotta do is hit this chip shot field goal, and then they miss it, and then we miss one, and then they miss more.
Snap, EK kick. It's